Welcome to another episode of the Sheddy Podcast. I am Sheddy. Today we are going to be looking at a very important topic, and this topic relates to students. Not just students in Nigeria, students in America, UK, and everywhere they are. You get the point? Today, like in this century, generally, we have a new invention that has become a problem, and in another way, not a problem. AI. The topic is AI making students lazy? So AI is nice. AI is broad. AI is artificial intelligence. And then they went further to say AGI. When you come to AGI, you have gone to another level. That's the Oga Pata Pata of them all. That's artificial general intelligence. It's a lot. And the most when it comes to Nigerians, when you talk about AI, what we know is ChatGPT. All we know is most of us know ChatGPT. Then some people also know Gemini, and we also know Cloud, and some of them. This AI, most of them help students do a lot. You get, because this AI, you can just give it a little prompt and it's doing a whole work, something that can take you days. He's doing it there at that moment. You get, it went to the point that you can even create PDF with AI. You get the point? Like, you don't even have to stress yourself to say, okay, let me copy this thing and go to Microsoft just the way we used to do before. That's to show that it has advanced to a very, very, very serious level. Today, we are going to be looking at how it has made students lazy, or whether is it making students lazy is a question. Yeah. The question is AI making students smarter or lazier? Or just lazier? Like, is it making students smarter? You know, in this era, we have a lot of smart people, yeah? And in the other era, there were a lot of smart people, you get? But the difference is, things like AI was not there. You get, most of them did their stuff by themselves. They didn't want to do anything like works, like homeworks and stuff. They do everything. You get the point? When they are giving assignments in school, some people even write their tests. Some people today, even during interview, they use AI. When they are being asked questions, or just keep there's a way they do it. So AI is nice. AI is broad. AI is artificial intelligence. And then they went further to say AGI. When you come to AGI, you have gone to another level. That's the Oga Pata Pata of them all. That's artificial general intelligence. It's a lot. And the most when it comes to Nigerians, when you talk about AI, what we know is ChatGPT. All we know is most of us know ChatGPT. Then some people also know Gemini, and we also know Cloud, and some of them. This AI, most of them help students do a lot. You get, because this AI, you can just give it a little prompt and it's doing a whole work, something that can take you days. He's doing it there at that moment. You get, it went to the point that you can even create PDF with AI. You get the point? Like, you don't even have to stress yourself to say, okay, let me copy this thing and go to Microsoft just the way we used to do before. That's to show that it has advanced to a very, very, very serious level. Today, we are going to be looking at how it has made students lazy, or whether is it making students lazy is a question. Yeah. The question is AI making students smarter or lazier? Or just lazier? Like, is it making students smarter? In this era, we have a lot of smart people, yeah? And in the other era, there were a lot of smart people, you get? But the difference is, things like AI was not there. You get, most of them did their stuff by themselves. They didn't want to do anything like works, like homeworks and stuff. They do everything. You get the point? When they are giving assignments in school, some people even write their tests. Some people today, even during interview, they use AI. When they are being asked questions, or just keep there's a way they do it. Put the Is AI making students smarter or just lazier? Because a lot of students are there, they are just doing their thing. When they are giving assignments, AI. This one, AI, interview, AI, everything now is AI.
Yes.
So the question is it making them lazier Or if, let me say, they take out AI now, some of them use. So let's focus on the question. Is it making them smarter or lazier?
Okay, so my own take is, when it comes to AI, those that leverage on AI very well, they get the best results from AI.
Wow.
So like the smart ones get smarter with AI. And
Yeah.
then when it comes to students in general, I feel the part that they can easily do things in second and get the results that they want
Yeah.
by just 2 prompts or a sentence
Yeah.
is making them less focused. Because sometimes there's some things you need to brainstorm. There's some things that, okay, I know of someone that has actually printed a whole presentation, including the last part that yes, and he read it out because he's not smart. There's people that are smart enough to know how to edit words of AI, like, and then like I have a lecturer that she's a doctor, and then she mentioned that somebody brought a proposal that was too perfect. When I say too perfect, it was not AI perfect, it was human perfect. And then she was like, but okay, she bought the idea and everything, and then the guy is like, have mercy, boy, he's not as smart as, okay, he used AI smartly, but he's not smart enough. You get? So when she now said to ask him like some critical questions, like, okay, how do you plan to execute your project and the rest, the guy got, yes. So the thing about AI is that it will make you smarter if you are smart enough to use it well. And then there's one thing about AI is that you keep increasing in knowledge if you are willing to go the length with AI. Yes, because see, if AI give you A and B, you can correct it and say, oh no, this is how it's supposed to be, and then to give you a better version of what you think you know. You get? It's not as if it's smarter than you. It's just that you giving it the right instruction gives a very. It's just like when they collab, brain on brain. You get?
Yeah.
So that's what I think. So it makes the dumb ones very lazy, and then it makes the smart students, smarter.
Basically, what you are saying is the thing is the beginning of AI.
Yeah.
The use of AI is prompt.
Yeah.
And for you to prompt it to give you the result you need, you have to be smart.
You have to be smart. Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, basically what she said is right, because AI is a tool.
Yeah.
It like listens and works in accord to instructions.
Yeah.
If you should ask AI a question in a dumb manner, you're going to get a similar
dumb response.
response. Like the response will come the way
you asked it,
because it believes that is how you're going to understand the question. You get? So AI is indirectly you are dumb. I'm dumb for you. Are dumb. I will help you. I help you to be dumb. If you want to be smart, I'm here for you.
Yes. Yeah.
That's just how it just plays on how we use the AI tools.
Yeah. Wow.
So let me say it's more like a garbage in, garbage
out.
Yeah. Whatever it is that you give it to him, that's what it
keeps giving back.
So I remember this time that I wanted to do my assignment and I asked ChatGPT to like assist me. So I gave him details. I wanted to write about my grandma. So I told him about my grandma. She prays over little stuffs and she usually calls me Happy when like I offend her or something. But whenever I hear the name Happy P, it means she's happy with me. I told him a lot of things about her. I gave him like complete details and how she's happy about my content creation and so on and so forth. And then the results came back to me and I read it through and through. I just asked him to spice things up for me. I gave him like a complete note of, I just want him to like add spice and make it a little bit longer. And then it came out. I was reading. At the end, I saw, though she's late, and I had to go back and tell him she's not late, and this and that. Like, there are so many errors he made. I corrected him. I told him that the punctuation marks he was adding for me were too much. You will not read up to 3 words. You will see full stop. You will not go for, you see comma, apostrophe, full stop. They'll join everything together. And I told him the marks are too much. Be cautious with your marks. Do this, do that, do this. And he still gave me back the results.
Yeah.
He corrected it for me.
And it was way better, right?
Yes. Yeah. And one thing with this ChatGPT that some people don't understand is he's not a human.
Yeah, it's
yeah. It's not a human. Yeah. And he's ever ready. He's never tired of.
It's never tired.
Now I corrected him like it's
Just keep
You guys should let her. We know it's AI.
I corrected it, like, let me say, more than 50 times, same. And he will never show you his anger. He'll just be like, oops, sorry. Okay. When is supposed to be this. And I'll say, yeah. You say, okay, right away. I'll give you back your request. And he will just go and do it for me and bring it back to me. So, just know how you use this stuff.
Yeah.
People use it to make research.
Yeah.
This same magazine work you are seeing, a lady wrote her own. She sent it the way you said, plus the AI. I totally understand what you're trying to do.
Why?
It's an
Are you
assignment.
dumb?
Blah blah blah. You can tell me if you need anything, if you need me to twist it up or something. And she added it in the article, and then they had to correct her and be like,
remove that part.
So it's just how you use it.
Yes.
Definitely.
So the question is, the thing is, should it be allowed? Do you think they should allow it, like
in the society?
For example, now, should students be allowed to use AI for assignments and their stuffs?
Well, in my own take, they're allowed partially, not fully. When you're going to use it, use your brain, your medulla. You have to use it. Okay. Anything else as well as the meaning of genetics, I'll be like, okay, AI, please let me of genetics. You now can give me a full detail. I cannot just
So wait,
it up.
It's just like telling me that smoke, but don't smoke too much.
Yes.
I'm holding the smoke now.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke small. Then I hold it, I'm like, I don't know one before. You know, it's not possible.
It's not.
But don't just get
it's a one-way thing. If it's allowed, anything that is allowed generally, you can't tell people. You can tell people to use or not use. You can't tell people how to use it.
Yes, true.
You understand? It's just like what they used to say that when there was a time. Okay, let me not digress, but let me just use it as a case study. When I was in secondary school, we did a debate on whether people should be allowed to date or something like that. You get the point? Or whether it can be controlled. That's the question. Then I'm like, no. You understand? If you tell people to do it, you understand? You can't control them. And if you tell them not to also do it, you can't still control them. You understand? At the end of the day, people will end up doing. But the fact that you are saying it, sensitizing the fact that you are telling them that this is the bad effect and stuff like that, that's the only thing they can do. You get the point? So, should it be allowed? Like, should it be allowed for students to do assignments with and stuff? Like,
okay. But let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Even if it's not allowed, it is legal now. With the way everything has advanced, you can't go back to Stone Age and still be going through library
and look for journals.
Yes, even most journals now, they are now in Google's. I think Google Scholar. Yes, most journals are now in database.
Even
could be accessed
ChatGPT has a lot of, like, if for example you prompt ChatGPT and tell it to add sources. You get like the source where you can get the documents, references, even YouTube video links you can add for it. So for you to know everything perfectly.
I feel when it comes to education, it should be. But like, how do we put it? AI was programmed. And then there are still people that are set. They are like panelists that always go through the search panels of people. And then they control the algorithm of AI. So let me tell you, one way or the other, we think that this tool is very smart, but there are smarter people behind it. So let's be very realistic. Even this school thing we are talking about, even if it's permitted, it's just the sensitization, like you said. Yes, we have to know how to use it, and we have to have people that are programming the ones that are using it.
And one thing that a lot of people don't know is the fact that AI's intelligence was gotten from our intelligence.
Definitely.
Most of the things that we allow, all those times you see, they'll show you allow, you go press allow once. They take a lot of information from your phone, from your data, and from there, they are feeding these data centers because they have what's called data centers. And that data center now currently is even like giving issues because the centers they drain a lot of water.
Okay.
You get, if you have like observed the data center, you see there is the stuff. It's normally underwater.
Yes.
You get, because of how powerful
Yeah.
the heat and
Yes.
everything that it generates.
Yes.
And then it's taking tons and liters of water from different environments. You get the point?
Yeah.
So basically, it's still getting this knowledge from humans. You get, all those times they'll ask you, I'm not a robot. All those things that they'll tell you to press, they are teaching the AI.
Yes.
You guys, but a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
So, can we like classify using AI to do an assignment as cheating? Because these days there are some lecturers that will say, when you use AI is a problem, you get, they will fail you or they will not accept it when you do something with AI. Do you think we should like categorize it as cheating?
All right. So let me say something here. My lecturers in my department, they will even ask you a question in class and they will tell you, you have your phones, take it up.
Yeah.
Search for it.
Like that.
Ask. So AI now in our today's world is allowed.
Yeah.
I'll relate AI as water. People say water is life. They say you cannot live without water.
Yeah.
But you cannot just stay alone drinking water. You need to eat food in order to survive. So the food here is your own thoughts.
Yeah.
You cannot live with just... Yes, water is good. Yes, there is no way you will even eat food without water. But there is a way. Some people eat food without drinking water and they don't die. Although you cannot use it for long.
Yeah.
Sure, you understand. But you still need that food. And that food is your brain.
Yeah.
It is allowed. Yes, it is important. Yes, because before AI came, we're using dictionary. I remember my mom got me a pocket dictionary when I was in my primary school. Then there was nothing like AI. You just say, what is an animus? We are going to go and look for it. What is the meaning of this? We are going to go and look for it. And today, to God be the glory, we have AI. There is no need for you to still go and start suffering and go, is of use and is of help to us.
Yeah.
Just that everything has its advantage and disadvantage. I was making a research yesterday. I had to ask AI directly and it gave me my answers. Can water kill somebody?
Yeah.
If they say water is life, can water kill somebody?
Of course.
And it told me it can.
Yeah.
If taking too much, it can cause nausea, drowsiness,
saturation,
and so many things.
Yeah.
And in so many cases, it can even kill. I said not drown. No. When you drink it, they said yes. So that's the same thing with AI. If you use it normally, how it is supposed to be used, and you attach it with your brain, which is the food, it will go smoothly and work perfectly. But if you just use too much of AI, more like too much of water, you will die.
So now you are done with school, or let me say you are a business owner. Let's put it like that. And then you have two people. You have a student that knows how to use AI well, and you have another one that does not know how to use AI. You get the point. Which one of them would you like to employ? Which one of them would you like to hire to come and work for you? The one that knows how to use AI or the one that does not know how to use AI?
One question.
Yeah.
The one that don't know how to use AI doesn't know like book upstairs. Like, that's
Is the person a genius?
Is he a genius?
Okay, so when you use the word geniuses, there are few geniuses in the world. You get the point.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they come like when they come to get a job from you, they come with their certificates and you know the system. We are in Nigeria. Our system is gone already. You can just read, cram, and you pass. It doesn't mean that you are smart. You know nothing.
Yeah.
You just pass the exam. You get the point. When it comes to like putting in work environments are different. That's why you see experience. Somebody who has like an SSC and has been working in a company for 20 years, and somebody who has a degree but just started the work, it's going to show. The person with SSC will beat that person hands down because they are experienced in the sector. You get the point. So now, yes, they are intelligent. They are a normal, average Nigerian students.
Okay, as for me, I'm going to actually hire the one who knows AI. Yeah, because you're in an advanced world full of technology. And these days, you don't use paperwork, so you use system.
Yeah.
We save things on our system. So I cannot actually hire you. I don't know
how to use AI.
No.
That means you
Wow.
have to hire two people.
Yeah, because the person that knows how to use AI, it's not like the person don't know how to use their brain.
Yes,
Exactly.
true.
You get, but he knows how to leverage.
Yes.
True.
I'm
It
going to go for
mostly depends also on like the job requirements, yeah.
Mhm.
If the job is like an outgoing job, something that requires like physical and not just sitting, because being like a computer literate requires just sitting and like being very smart in terms of electronics, in terms of using gadgets. But like if the work requirement should be without AI, can you stand? That's when I will consider, okay, should I hire this person that does not have experience with AI at all? Or I should go with this person that has experience with AI, and then I will let him learn from experience.
Okay.
There are like two things to consider. This thing now is you that you're hiring, that is supposed to think about it. Okay, I have somebody that is this smart in terms of this, and I have somebody that is like, okay, this is what he does, but he doesn't know how to use this. If my company requires more use of AI, I'm going for someone with AI because I won't want someone that will be dragging me back. I'm not here to train you.
Yeah. So literally, what I want you to know is, in this 21st century, like for every century, there's like a new invention. And for this century that we are now, one of the biggest invention that is taking over is artificial intelligence. There is basically nothing that revolves around this world that AI has. AI must have something to do inside.
Yeah, true.
You get the point. True. Now there are robotic the robots in ports that can help you to carry things. There are robots in airports. Now there are robots in hospitals. Some of them even join when they are doing surgery. You get, and the accuracy and precision is just
it's crazy.
Top notch. You get, that's AGI for you. You get the point. So AI is in a lot of places. That's why I feel like anybody that has somebody who knows how to leverage with AI, they should hold them tight. They have more advantage because it's not like this person is just dumb. Before you know AI, at least you have gone to a level of school that you can read, write, and do all you can do. You get the point. So to leverage on it is another form of intelligence.
Exactly.
You get, so that's why.
But like Nick said, it depends on the description of the job. See, there is a job that needs a physical human mind. There's no how you're going to do it. Like, I don't know. Okay, just imagine a child. I know that children use devices, but like, just imagine you have an infant looking at a robot to breastfeed and everything. Like, there's this emotional connection. There's some of these jobs, or there are some of these requirements that need that human emotion and to be involved. It should not be just plain logic. So I feel that's
so the child don't become
so like let's just say like is a tie.
Like all these children that watch, there's a level of all these robotic cartoons that you watch. There's a boy that time in our school. That's how it used to work.
Yeah, like robots, right? Yeah, he's too used.
There's this kid's show, like, I don't know. I don't really know her name, but like she starts with saying, "Hi, baby," and most of the children are very excited to just hear her voice. Imagine like
Rachel.
So imagine like you give your child this like advantage to electronics, like all these AI things. They will know them more than you as a parent. Do you get? They will recognize that voice more. Imagine my child being excited by that, and you hear your own mother's voice, and I'm like, you get.
So, should schools ban AI?
No.
Like ChatGPT, Cloud?
In this
era. Since dictionary was not banned before, I don't see any reason why AI should be banned.
But comparing AI and dictionary is
I think that's
it's not
like the
realistic.
beginning. The whole point is research.
It's
Yeah.
research.
The whole point of like,
But you know,
using
dictionary
AI is
research
research.
words.
It's just
AI
words.
can solve mathematics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like AI
Can
is just
do-
here
you can
to
even
make,
code,
to
you can
make-
even create-
to make students' life
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about
Mm.
which textbook am I going to use to find out
What
who invented
edition,
this,
what
which
edition.
this, and then now you're like having different edition. That's
Wow.
like people's different opinion.
Mhm.
So you'll be like, I read in this side, and somebody will tell you, oh no, it's wrong because you're using the previous edition. So like AI now is just going to give you the
Updated version of
updated version
things.
of like,
Mhm.
and tell you this how. So what makes students lazy in using it is that we don't go further to ask like, okay, you solved this math problem for me. How did you get about this solution?
Yeah.
We don't care. We're like, okay, we have assignments. You gave
That's
me
all.
a solution. That's all.
That's all.
So that they'll just pass
the
and-
dumb part, the
Yeah.
dumb part of the
Yeah.
using.
And probably because the students are not asked to defend it.
True.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just submit
True.
and you just
You
pass.
just-
Yeah, but you know,
Sometimes just
defending like an assignment is a lot of time.
No, but
The minus
that's
there is there. How did you solve it? That's the problem.
So
But I got to the answer.
as AI killed critical thinking, like you know, these days people don't really think anymore. Once a question is asked, they don't run. It started from when all this search engine came.
Yeah.
You get, I can just go and search it in and you get. There are some things that are in your brain now, but you know the brain has the brain works in a way that there are some things that are not needed. So they are stored in places that you have to try to bring them back before they come back. You guys, that's critical thinking. You get the point?
True.
Yeah. So as AI achieve this critical thinking among students, that's the question.
Let's be honest, it has.
Yeah.
It has. In this dispensation, people don't go back to quiet time. People don't really like, I won't say that, I'm not generalizing it here, but I'm saying when it comes to students, they can actually give you a research topic that you know that you can find solution to. You get, but you are just looking for the easiest route. You get, but there are some things that you will even think through, and then you will even get a better way to solving it than using artificial intelligence. You get. So now, is it killing critical thinking for many people? Yes, because most people feel is la crème, la pour, like garbage in, garbage out. You get. So even in terms of like their emotions and everything, everybody just there. Some people are just there. You ask them question and they are just looking for the closest slight opportunity to search it. Like, what do you think about this? I had a word and it still sticks with me. The truth is, nobody is an island, you get, and nobody just thinks about something. Like, whatever you have thought about is a process, like, it's a pattern. Probably you have had something similar to this, you just added to it, you get. So, like, nobody's an island of thought, or nobody has this free thinkers. Free thinkers always think that, okay, their thoughts is their own. There's something that engineered it. So now, when you look at people that are AI interested in AI, everything AI, like you just see that everything they are saying is just generated. You get. But when you look at people that are critical thinkers, they are totally different. They observe things from different angles. They don't observe from one angle. Yes. So I feel, let's just be honest, critical thinking is dying for some students. Why some, the curiosity of the smart ones make them think deeper. So
can students still succeed without AI in 2026? Let's say AI is banned. No more AI. Do you think it's going to increase failure among students? And because honestly, a lot of people are using it. You get the point. A lot of people. We're just talking based on our country now, but like a lot of people. I think the whites are even using it more. To be honest, you guys, because the average people, like they have more. Let me say they have more when it comes to population. Let me say a country like USA has more population, they'll have more students. They have more people that can even go to school because of the way they are, their source of livelihood. And you know, in Nigeria, there are a ton of people that are not in school, not because they hate school, you get, but because of the country and stuff.
Yeah.
So the question is, can students still succeed without AI in 2026?
Of course,
Sure.
as human beings, we tend to have this trait in us, which is adaptation.
Yeah.
We tend to adapt to whatever situation we find ourselves in, especially Nigerians. We know how to adapt to whichever situation is thrown at us. If today the presidentship banned, let's just say in Nigeria, and like they've restricted all students from using AI. Of course, students will have to rely on meeting another person that is smarter, another person that is smarter, another person that is smarter, going back to the textbooks, going back to like other forms of research. So we will, it will be difficult, but we will find a way through it. Because we always tend to adapt around it. If you want to pass, you pass. If there are some people that, okay, without this AI, they will tell you, be like I could just drop out. Some will tell you that honestly, this is like the reason I actually thought I could do this. But since now it's restricted, I don't think it's for me. School is no longer for me. But some will tell you, see, I have to find a way over this. If you like, you're going to travel, and then you like told that, oh, there'll be traffic in these routes, but there is like a free route that is longer. You take the route in order to avoid the traffic. Like that's what students are going to do.
Wow. So let's get something straight. If AI can do most of this schoolwork, what is now the real purpose of education? We can just leverage on AI. I'll just go to AI and tell AI, hey, there's syllabus. There's something called syllabus. We have it for primary school. They have it for secondary school. Most universities, you understand, they have a guide. The country you get, they have a guide on how their educational system works. The topics and those stuff. So just take it, give it to AI. AI will teach you. You get. So what's the use of school?
Now,
that's the question.
I'll forever repeat it.
Yeah.
You are much more intelligent than AI.
Yeah.
We just downgrade the capacity of their brain, of our own brain. Not to brag, you see me, if it's not for this my assignment, I don't use ChatGPT. I don't use AI. There's a day a lecturer dashed me money. He asked the question and I replied immediately. And when he came, he was like, where is your phone? I said, my phone is off. You mean you didn't use AI? I said, yes. And he sent me money. You are very, very, just sit down and use your brain and everything is okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust that shit in my phone. If you ask him anything about me, he doesn't know. Our message itself is on disappearing messages. Like, nothing concern me with, I don't even have ChatGPT. It's the Meta AI that manage and squeeze itself inside my WhatsApp that I don't even know who sent it. That's the one that I able used to do this my assignment. And
it's not read your chat, you don't know.
It's not the assignment. I don't converse with it. Nothing concern me. I don't even like people that use it. I just sit down and think deep. Sometimes I will just be lost in thought. People will be thinking, this guy, they go through a lot. Now lie. I just did think, how will I do this? How will I do that?
But during your thought process, you get, for example, sometimes I just sit and think too, how can I like add another source of income? You get into my life and I'm like, I have like this option. You get, for you to be able to make decisions faster, you get, I think it can come into use. For example, now you ask him, let's use e-commerce, for example. E-commerce, that's selling things online. You get, you ask him to tell you about Shopify, or let him tell you how the chain of marketing, how you can get at least he will start telling you there. You get the point. But on a normal day, if let me say there's no ChatGPT, there's no AI, you get, there are no search engines. The first thing you are going to do after you have thought of it, you understand, and you start thinking of someone that does it, and yes, it helps create human connection and stuff, but at the end of the day, it limits you understand, because you will not be fast. You get the point. This guy can just squeeze all these things and tell you in how many seconds, and you understand, wow, this is how you can go. You get. So I feel like it has its importance and to a point, but I still feel like school is important.
Very.
Because one thing that a lot of people don't understand, the thing that going to school is about the things you just go to learn.
Yeah, they don't
No.
understand.
There's a lot when it comes to schooling.
Yeah.
Schooling opens your mind. It makes you think in diverse ways.
Yeah.
You understand? There are people that grew up in certain families and all they knew through their life is their
Just
family and their
partner.
setting.
It's true.
You get,
Yeah.
they will find it hard to socialize, to even like work with people who are not from their circle. You get the point. Now, if they get into the university, they'll observe these different things. They'll see this one.
Exactly.
There's somebody comes late. There's somebody that covers their face. There are a lot of things.
I know of a lady that said something. I think there was this hangouts. Like, it's not really a hangout, but you sit and you talk to someone. It's like a podcast too. So what she said is that she never knew there is a tribe called Ibra in her life until when she came to school. Like, there's some people that you don't know that this exists until you meet people that. So there's just this networking exposure. Exposure is important. So let's even leave the academic side one side. School is important. Academics in school too is also important because you get to know how do this person think. You know, how does this person think? Like, you get to meet people and be like, oh, this person thinks straight. This person, like, now, like, there's people that be like, this person is sound. This person is trying. This person is. So now it's no longer grades that make you believe that this person is not 4 points, not 5 points. When it comes to the academics, you converse with people and you're like, wow, you're mind blown. This is not a hand. So academics is very important beyond
grades.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you very much, guys. Like,
subscribe,
comment,
share
your thoughts in the comment section. I beg, subscribe.